Hi everybody, I believe I'm live. Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation, an emerging nation. We are the United States of the world, and we're on a mission to banish poverty, and I'll bring that back in a moment. We've been around about 4.5 years, putting in some really solid foundations, and we're now expanding our economy to boost the liquidity and value of our currency, benefiting all our citizens. And anybody can become a citizen. Just come along, register, prove you're a real person, and that's all there is to it. There's no fee, no obligation. We are also a non-separatist organisation, and that means we don't pigeonhole people based on what they look like, where they come from, how they speak, how much money they've got or haven't got, or anything else. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all interlinked, all individually unique, having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value. Okay, with that said, we have a little affirmation that helps us with that, and we'll be getting onto that in a moment. I'm just wondering whether we have the information posted in Facebook. I think we have, but I can only see YouTube people. Now, just a minute. Norman's in from Facebook, so there we go. It is a Saturday. People are out enjoying the weekend, so we get perhaps a little bit late with arriving or not arriving at all. Okay, a little affirmation we'll have in a moment, following our little opening prayer to find true happiness in life. That's what everyone wants. Everybody wants to be happy. It's as simple as that. If you think you want money, it's because you think it'll make you happy because you can buy the house or the car or pay off your bills or whatever. And I'm not saying money's bad, but you can't buy happiness. You can get a little bit of short-term pleasure from a few of the things, but true lasting happiness can only be found through loving service to others. And the great thing about being of loving service to others is that it attracts into your life everything that you want and need. You don't have to chase after things anymore. So we'll have that little prayer and affirmation. But first of all, welcome to you, whether you're watching the recording or whether you're watching live. I know that 7 p.m. London time isn't an ideal time for everybody. It's not always ideal for me even. Okay, but we have to set a time, and if you can't make the live, it's wonderful when you come along and watch the recording and keep yourself up to date. The advantage of being on the live, of course, is you can always pop in any questions you've got into the comments, and we'll do our best to answer them for you. But right now we have in the live, we've got Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal, Peter from Kettering in England, Norman from Doncaster, England, Richard from Devon in England, Werner from South Africa, Pierre from South Africa. So not too many people in at the moment. Perhaps they're all out celebrating. Okay. Excuse me. Seems to happen all the time. I get on these lives and then I've got this frog in my throat. Right. Let's get started right now with that little prayer and the affirmation. Then I'll bring you up to date with what's been going on. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love they may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. Our little affirmation: we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul, of thy world. Okay. Being a weekend, we don't normally have the developers working, but Devyani came in and we thought it was only going to be for a quick 45 minutes or something like that. It turned out to be pretty much all day because of checking the changes to the 777 plan. But we have got it loaded. The changes are loaded. It means you will now get paid for everybody that you refer, going on and on and on to infinity in level 1. The more people you refer, the better it is. But also with the changes in removing the what they call it, pass up. Couldn't think what it was. I knew it was up something. Pass up from level 4 and making that similar to or the same as position 3, where you retain that person, but you don't get a commission for them, and that goes into the bank for creating assisted entries which drive the system. So those are the two major changes you're going to see. You don't lose anybody from position 4, but you don't get paid. You weren't getting paid before, but they were getting passed up to somebody else. Okay, so that in essence is the main changes. Oh, in level 2, the position 4, instead of being one that you retain and goes into the bank for the assisted entries, that is now a pass up. So you lose that person, it gets passed up, but it means you get more and more and more pass ups as people follow you through. So sounds simple changes, but there's a lot going on in the background of that. But we have got it loaded. It is there now. Now, it is, of course, not retrospective. So if you've had people that you've not been paid for in level 1, well, that's tough luck. Okay. The money for them did go into the bank for assisted entries. But now, from now on, you will get paid for them. So that is the main thing that we've got done today. I did get on to Mo about the splash page, and it's there. I did have some changes made, but I still don't really like it. I've got to be honest. And what I don't like, and I hope you can see it, I mean, it's not too clear on a laptop, I'm sure. But I did send it. I think I did anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did send it in a message. And I'm currently sending out emails. I've not got them even done yet. With that in, just to see what the reaction is from it. But I think if I can go to it, I think it's, where is it? I think it's here. I think this top area here, where it says log in to We Share Abundance each day to claim free money, sign up now, verify your email and ID to receive an instant $2 gift. I think that's a waste of space apart from the free money. And I think we'd be far better with something along the, and it's my fault, I mean, I didn't change it, but when I've seen it and looked at it and given it a bit more thought, I think we'd be better with something like receive up to $1,000 a month in instantly withdrawable free cash. And I think that would be much more powerful than what we've got in there. And I think it would take up a little bit less space and enable us to make the rest of it a little bit bigger. So definitely I will be contacting him to make that as a change. And if nothing else, but you can take a look at it. You will get it in your message box with the email that I'm sending out, and I think it's "Did you ever" as the subject. Okay, where I've lost the app. Here we go. So that's there. We've got a couple more people in. We've got Ramachandra in from Watford, and we've got Peter, Watford in England, of course. Peter from Cameroon in Africa. Rosina from Edinburgh in Scotland. So that's where we're up to with it. It's any other suggestions you may have would be good as well. And I think we've seen enough of it, but you can go to your inbox and it'll be there, and it should show up a little bit bigger in there. That is also, I put it just on an ordinary page for We Share Abundance. When it's properly loaded by somebody who knows what they're doing rather than me, it will simply just be that. There won't be headings and things like that on it. So it will just be the splash page that you'll have and you'll be able to use. Right, have I got... I tell you what I've not done. I've not got the numbers out. What day is it? Saturday, isn't it? I was just thinking, do I need to do the raffle? But I don't, because it's Saturday. Let me just see if I'm logged in, and I'm not. So I'm going to log in because I've not pulled the numbers up for you. And I think we're going to start seeing a little bit of a change in the 777 plan going forward. Now we've got that loaded, because we have a ratio of people that we pick out of the pool compared to the people that are putting people in the boxes, and the availability from the bank. And so I think that will be affected in a positive manner. But just to bring you up to date, what have we got there? 27,515. 27. Pen won't work now. Come on, pen. 27,515. So that is actually up 56, 60, 71. No, it's not. It's up 171. Better still. So we've got an increase of 171 in the 777 plan in the last 24 hours. What's the next thing I need to look for? Need to go to the admin dashboard and get the... we've got 50,336. 5336, that is up exactly 10. That's an easy one. In the registered members, 3746 in the active members, which is up 15. And ShareHope. Now, I'm a little bit confused with ShareHope. I've got to be honest with you. We've got a lot of things that don't look right, and I'm not entirely certain that the matrix ran on Friday. And if it did, I don't think it ran correctly. Now, I've had Rohit, and Rohit's had a look at things, and he said it all looks fine to him, but it isn't fine. It's definitely not fine. So I've been on to him again to say, come on, let's get back on this, because this is not right. Okay, something somewhere definitely wrong. And I'm not just talking about displays, because there are some displays. I mean, we've got somebody who shows 3 on his first level, 1 on his second level, nobody on his third, nobody in his fourth, and then he's got people in his fifth, sixth, and seventh level, and that's impossible. So but that is a display error. There's something wrong with the display there. It's not the calculation, but I think the calculations are not right for most people. I'm not convinced that the matrix ran, but I don't know how to check whether it did or not properly. And it's only when I got delving into this more deeply after I'd finished with Devyani that I think something is drastically wrong. It's no big deal. We can put it right, but we need to get to the bottom of it and see exactly what happened and then put it right and make sure it's right going forward. The problem we have with the ShareHope plan is that it's the only piece of software that is on our website that we didn't build ourselves. And because we've not built it ourselves, some of the coding is encrypted. We can't see all the coding because it's Rohit's livelihood selling this script. A lot of people buy the scripts off him, and it's a good script. I'm not knocking the script or anything, but we can't get in there and see what's gone on. So we have to go to Rohit for this, and I'm regretting having done that. It saved us time initially that we got the thing up and running faster because we didn't have to do all the coding ourselves. But it's causing more difficulties in finding out and answering queries than would have been the case if it was our own script. So maybe in time we'll totally rewrite it. But at the moment, we'll make do with what we've got. And if we do rewrite it, we'll test it all. We'll have it all rewritten for our own, and then we'll transfer the data over. But to rewrite it would take quite a lot of time. It's a complex script to do. We're capable of doing it, or I say we, I mean not me, but our developers are very good, particularly Devyani. And so it is something that we may look at in the future, but we have more priorities. As long as we can get it working more or less correctly and displaying correctly, then as long as people are getting paid the right amount, that is the most important thing. So we will be looking at that. But we have 497 people showing as pro members now. 497, which is up 2 in the last 24 hours. And I'm going to log in to Multiply Weezer just so I get my what do you call it? Reward for logging in. It's not a login reward, but it's a revenue share. That's what it is. But you don't get your revenue share if you don't log in. So I'll do that. And I don't think it'll take us up to the next dollar, but we'll just have a quick look. We've got 10,579.77. No, 10,579.77. So we're in the same dollar amount. No change in the membership level. Okay, so we managed to get the numbers out, and we managed to bring you up to date. I've not got to work on the 777 pay plan videos and explain the doings, the web page and everything. Today we've just been too busy with mainly with testing the changes and making sure that they're correct. But I see we've got Don in from Vancouver Island in Canada, and we've got Ali in from Pakistan. Pakistan people, congratulations on stuffing England. You spun us out of the test and won the series, and well done to you. Very creditable performance by Pakistan. They batted better than England and they bowled better than England. Deserved winners. Okay, so well done, Pakistan. Okay, anything else? I think I sent out a reminder this morning about the raffle. We are also hoping to get the pre-launch loaded for the Easy Team Builder early next week before Diwali kicks in, and means that we will have a few days where nothing's going to get done development-wise. I'm not sure how that'll affect the Fun Miracles. I've not chased them up. I should have chased them up on Friday. They're not around over weekend anyway. But I'll get back onto them on Monday and we'll see what's going on with that. We have paid a significant deposit to bring the price down a little bit. I was hankering for a deal on it, and we paid 50% up front to get a little bit off the total price. So we need to know what's going on there. And of course, we've got Ram, who is integrating the recruitment tool that he's building. I think he's been on it for I think it's the end of his second week this week, and he reckons it was going to take him 4 or 5 weeks. So we'll see how he goes on, but he is moving forward, and I think we've got I know we've got some progress made there. It's just bringing it all together and getting it completely finished. It's quite a complicated piece of software, but once we have it, we can take it a step further and make it into a saleable asset where we can charge people to use it if we want to sell it to other people on a monthly rental or whatever. So that could also bring in extra income. It's a question of whether we really want to do that. If it's probably better if we just keep it to ourselves, but we'll wait and see. Because if we keep it to ourselves, it means that everybody that wants it has to come to We Share Abundance. So there you go. Maybe that's a bit selfish, but we'll see once we get it up and running and working and see how well it works. I'm optimistic that it will be an amazing tool. Okay. Have we got anything else? I don't even know what the rugby scores are, let alone anything else. Trying to think. I think pretty much we are done with it. When we get the next plugin as well, which will be in the Easy Team Builder, you'll be able to add your autoresponder into splash pages, and that'll be another plugin that we'll develop. I've used one actually that I used to really like. I thought it was really good, but then all of a sudden the support disappeared, and then the server disappeared, and it was one of these things where you had to be connected to the server to use it, and it just stopped working. Don't know why, because it was a nice piece of software, not as complicated as our recruitment tool, but I don't think there's anything else quite like it out there either. So we will build that, and it will give you that advantage to be able to do things like add people to your autoresponder, no matter which, well, I say no matter which one it is, we'll handle 90% of them anyway, whether it's through an API or whether it's through the form code. We'll be able to get nearly every autoresponder, so it won't matter whether you're in Leads Leap or All-in-One Profits, GetResponse, Aweber, MailChimp, any of them, it won't matter. You will be able to hook it into our pages, and so that'll be another good tool for the members of the Easy Team Builder. It's going to be a snip, isn't it? $9.75 a year, and we'll be looking at even more, not more money, more things that we can add in, making it really, what was it from The Godfather, an offer that you can't refuse. Okay, right, let me see, there's no questions in. I think most of the tickets have been answered, apart from some that are pending because of the ShareHub situation. I can't see any more tickets that have come in. I have answered a few earlier on. We've got Peter in. Can you please explain a bit of how Poverty Crusher works? Yeah. It's a plan which would, I suppose, come under the heading of a cycler. And if you don't know what a cycler is, it's something where you start off with one matrix, and when you complete it, it moves you into the next matrix and the next one and the next one. And basically we have 4 different plans. Now, we're not really like most cyclers, because the first level is pretty much a straight line. It works, if you refer people, they always go underneath your, or go into your straight line. But there are 5 places available for everybody. And if you're the first person in the line, the next 5 people that join would go under you, as long as they're orphans. If they are referred by a specific person, or if you refer them yourself, they'll all go into your pay line. So it's not totally, well, it is passive, but it relies on admin entries, because admin entries are all treated as orphans, and we get quite a lot of admin entries going through. But basically, the first level, you pay $5 and you get a $5 ad pack, and that gives you 500 login ads in WeShare Abundance, or 1,000 in Multiply Weezer. And I don't think you can buy login ads anywhere, or full page views anywhere, at a lower price than that. So it's a real good deal anyway. You've got to be a member to join. So you join We Share Abundance, which is free, and then you decide, yeah, I'll have an ad pack, $5. Now you can have more ad packs and get more page views. You might have several things you want to advertise, and you may want to have more ad views than 500. So you can buy as many packs as you want, and they will all benefit you because they will all go along in your pay line. Well, they'll go under your sponsor, actually, not under your own pay line. So there are 5 positions with each ad pack that you buy. And I can't remember the order, but I think the first 2 positions are what cycle you into the next level. So you get $10 going into the next level. You get $5 for another ad pack. So you get another ad pack automatically and you get another position. You get $5 commission, which gives you back your money. In fact, it's a $2.50 commission, but it can be $5 with your Power of One bonus. And your sponsor also gets a $2.50 matching commission, which can also be $5 based on his Power of One commission. So that's what you get for those 5 places. And then in position 2, I can't remember the exact details, but that works on a matrix basis, and it pays you more money, it gets you more ad packs, and it creates additional orphan entries that keep the first level going, and it funds you into level 3, and similarly level 3 works the same way and gets you into level 4. And I think once you've gone through all the levels, you earn, I think it's less than $1,000, but I don't think it's much less than $1,000 for your $5 ad pack. The more you promote it, the more you will earn. But there is a video also, if you go into the sitemap and look for Poverty Crusher, and I think you look for Make Money Online or something like that under Poverty Crusher, there is a video there that explains the plan in detail for you. And but in a nutshell, it's $5. Go out and get 5 people a month, and you will make a lot of money. Okay, so that's how it works in a nutshell. And we've got All Help Academy, which is from Sri Lanka, I think. Yeah, Rangana from Sri Lanka. So the good news is, with what we've been doing on the 777 plan today, well, what we got loaded today and what we've been working on for quite a while is going to enhance that plan. It's going to make it move faster and better, smoother. We have Diwali coming up for our developers next week, but I think it's later on in the week. I think it's from like Wednesday through over weekend and into the beginning of the following week. So we'll get what we can done before they hit the festival trail, and we'll keep moving forward. Okay. It's been a good day in that we've did get that loaded. It took a lot longer than we thought, but we got it done. And a lot of gratitude to Devyani for coming in today, Saturday. She normally doesn't work Saturday, but she's been there pretty much all day. As I say, we only thought it was going to take an hour or so, maybe less. That's the way development works. It always takes longer than you think. It always costs more than you think. Okay. Right, no more questions. We're done for the day. I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow. We will have, of course, the raffle. If I don't remember, remind me. I usually remember, but last week I didn't. So we will have the raffle. Any suggestions you've got on that splash page? As I say, I think that top part is largely wasted apart from the free cash part. I think it needs to have something along the lines of receive up to 1,000 a month in instantly withdrawable free cash. I think that is far more powerful than you get $2 for registering. So I think there will be changes made to it. And as I say, once it is loaded, it will be a proper splash page and not an image on a normal page, which is what it is now. And I only did that just to get it out to you and just test it a little bit with some mails that I'm sending out. Okay, are we all good? Where are we? Yep, no more questions. So I'll be here 7 p.m. London time tomorrow, drawing the raffle, bringing you up to date. I'll be on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And in the meantime, get out there, go the extra mile, be of loving service, and share love and abundance. It'll make you happy. It'll make other people happy. And you'll have all the benefits of everything that you want and need in life flowing to you. Okay? So I'll see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you.